My wife went missing 15 years ago, and now she's back. I try not to talk about what happened 15 years ago. Even now, the memory is too raw. Too haunting. On January 7th, 2008, my wife, Sarah Collins, vanished. She left home to pick up a few things from the store and never came back. The case shook our small town. Sarah wasn't just a loving wife. She was the kind of woman who lit up every room she walked into. A smile that could stop time, a laugh that turned heads. Sarah was unforgettable, and that's what made her disappearance all the more baffling. No evidence, no witnesses, no tire tracks. It was as if she had been erased from existence. The days turned into weeks and then months. I couldn't bring myself to take her photos down. They were everywhere in our home, constant reminders of the life we'd shared. My favorite photo of her, taken on our wedding day, still hangs in the living room. 2 days ago, I was staring at it. Her bright eyes, the slight dimple on her left cheek. It felt like she was still there, frozen in time. That's when the landline rang. I almost didn't answer. Nobody called the landline anymore. It was an unknown number, but I figured it was something mundane, probably the bank. Hello? For a moment, there was silence. Then I heard it, a strange rustling on the other end. Hello? Is anyone there? I repeated, and then a voice, a woman's voice, trembling and desperate. Daniel? Daniel, thank goodness I finally reached you. My stomach turned to ice. It's me, Daniel. It's Sarah. It couldn't be. My wife had been missing for 15 years. Whoever this was, it wasn't Sarah. I don't know who you are, but you're not my wife, I said coldly. Don't call this number again. I hung up. People had tried this before, scammers preying on grief, pretending to be Sarah. But this time, something about her voice stuck with me. The next day, the phone rang again. Daniel, it's me. It's Sarah. I cut her off, anger bubbling to the surface. Stop calling. If you do this again, I'll call the police. But the calls didn't stop. Each time, the same trembling, desperate voice. Each time, the same haunting words. Daniel, it's me. It's Sarah. Then this morning, the phone rang at dawn. I'd barely opened my eyes when I heard the now familiar rustling. Daniel, thank goodness I finally reached you. I didn't respond. I was too tired, too fed up. But then she said something that made my blood run cold. Daniel, why did you do it? I froze. Why did you kill me, Daniel? My breath caught in my throat. I thought back to that night, to the fight, to the things I'd discovered, her affair, her plans to leave me. Sarah, my Sarah, was going to leave me. I couldn't let that happen. She was mine. She would always be mine. I buried the truth with her. I told the police she went to the store and never came back. For 15 years, I lived with the lie. But now the lie was speaking to me. I slammed the phone down, my hands trembling. But before I could catch my breath, I heard it. A soft tapping at the window. Click. The sound of the window sliding open. And then the rustling. Daniel? I turned slowly, my heart pounding in my chest. Daniel, thank goodness I finally reached you. The voice wasn't coming from the phone this time. It was inside the house. Daniel, it's me. It's Sarah. Are you there?